Outdoor shogi. Huh. I should stop by when I get a chance. Fancy a game of shogi when we're free?
Maybe. I like shogi. It sharpens the mind. After playing it for a while, I feel my thoughts become clearer.
I didn't know it had that sort of effect on you.
Sure. It gives me time to have a conversation with myself. Did I turn off the gas when I left? Crap, what about the energy bill? I get through my whole itinerary.
Sounds useful for sorting out errands. Although I get the feeling you lose most of your games. Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
Of course. The only thing
evening.
more associated.
Party of three?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Anyone you're here to see?
Sachan, I mean, Saiko-san, please.
Right away, sir. My apologies. You have guests at table 3.
All right, folks, that's my cue. Kiryu-san? This is certainly a surprise. I see. So Kiryu-san's going through cancer.
Yeah, believe me, I was shocked when I heard the news too. But right now, we're focused on finding ways to move through it together.
Got it. So that's why you're doing a bucket list.
Yeah. And with any luck, he's gonna check off everything on it. Sunhee and I are helping him as best we can.
Gosh, just hearing that is getting me all fired up.
I knew you were our go-to gal, Sachan. I wasn't sure if just the two of us could pull it off. Thought we might need an extra hand.
Aha! And that's where I come in?
You bet it is. I take it you'll join us?
As if I'd pass on that. Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance without me. So sit back and enjoy the ride, Kiryu-san. I'll get you wherever you need to go.
Would I be a burden on you?
Oh, please, that's the last thing you'd be. We've teamed up before, and we can do it again. Not to mention, your party could use a little feminine balance, no?
Huh. What a curious thing to say. Then, if we're so lacking in that department, I'd love to see what you bring to the table.
Fine by me. I was looking for a challenge anyway.
Hey, what's the deal with those two?
They're enjoying a little bonding time is all.
Well, with that being said, I'm looking forward to tonight, Kiryu-san.
Psycho Bukora, join the party.
All right, we got Sachan on board. Now, as Kiryu-san himself requested, let's go do some karaoke on the double.
You know, I was a little surprised. I thought you might push harder for Kiryu-san to get treated, especially considering your background and all.
To be honest, I wish I could. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
Hmm?
It's this Kiryu-san, remember? Can't talk him into anything he doesn't want to do. But, Doctor said something that stuck with me. That a friend could change his mind down the road. So I figured I'd switch my approach. We'll have Kiryu-san try to enjoy every last moment to the fullest. Eventually he'll think, man, isn't it great to be alive? And
After that, he'll change his mind and want to live?
that's the plan. I need to let Sachan in on it too, so we'll all know what this bucket list is there for. You'll help too, won't you? I'm not letting him go out without a fight.
Yeah, right there with you.
Hey, Nanchan,
A little bit.
is Ichiban doing okay?
Well, he's stirred up all kinds of trouble in Hawaii. But for him, that's nothing unusual. Right, Kiryu-san?
Yeah. When I first bumped into him, he was running around in handcuffs.
Doesn't change at all, does
I take it that means you're worried about him?
Not so much. I was just asking, that's all.
Yeah? You say so. I used to come by here to fish a lot. Custom was to share your catch or trade with the other homeless. Yeah, dude. Not a loser!
Killing time.
It's my turn. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Now we're
You want? Right.
What's the holdup? Follow my lead.
Hey, here's a follow-up. Now then. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You're gonna get it.
No begging for mercy now.
And in a row. Let one beat the other.
We have a winner.
Did you really think you'd win?
A lot of everyday.
There's more where this came from.
Thinking about this from last.
Psycho. One of each. Everyone's 31st now, right?
Time. I used to
Here
come
could
by
be a
here to
little
fish a lot. Custom was.
Is this a good spot? I like fishing too. I even used to take a boat out for spear fishing.
Whoa, that's hard. I bet you were good at it.
Although I did get into it with a giant octopus once. That was a difficult fight. We both had a lot of pride at stake.
Curious.
What?
Hey, Hamako-san.
Well, if it isn't Sayako. How's business? Raking in the cash, hon?
My club's doing okay. What about your place?
Now, if you're doing okay, then we must be more or less the same. Not much to do during slow hours, you know. Anyway, I see you brought an unfamiliar face with you.
I've only recently arrived in town. My name is Taichi Suzuki.
Come on now. What's with the fake name?
Huh? What fake name?
Don't play dumb with me. That awkward introduction of yours made it so obvious.
Was it really that awkward?
Maybe it's better if we just cut the bullshit with her.
Oh, I see how it is. Everyone's already in the know about your alias. Fine then, I'll play along. Taichi Suzuki-san, was it?
I guess there's no fooling you, Hamako-san.
Don't take it too hard, sweetheart. Stay in business long enough in this town and you'll end up just like me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
This is Hamako-san. She's been in Ijincho longer than I have. She's like the underboss of this town. Or perhaps more aptly, a ghost haunting it.
So what's the story? You girls dump Ichiban for a new man?
Suzuki-san here helped me and Kasuga out of a bind. He's even more notorious than I am in the underground. Careful not to show disrespect, lest you embarrass yourself.
Enough of that. Keep up that talk and I'd be the one disrespecting Hamako-san.
Oh, looks like we have a real gentleman here. You treat all the ladies this way? And how do you know Ichiban?
How should I put this? The two of us used to work for the same company. Although we never met back then.
Ichiban really respects Suzuki-san. Oh, right, the two of them were in Hawaii until recently, too.
Huh. You guys must be real close if you went on vacation together. All right then, Suzuki-san. Why don't you stay a while? Have some tea with me.
Just you and me?
What? I'm not gonna eat you up or anything. Oh, are you too busy to have one cup of tea with an old hag like me?
All right. Let's have that cup of tea.
Now we're talking. Head on upstairs. I'll get everything ready.
Is this your shop?
Sure is. On the outside, we're an eating house. Normally, you'd be serviced by some girls. But if you're looking for that kind of special treatment, come back another time. Of course, I'll have to charge you for that.
No, I'm fine.
We're what society would call a shady business. Remember that politician, Ryo Aoki? A few years back, he came to Ijincho. He made this bold claim that Bleach Japan, the MPO, would build shelters. Said that girls who work in places like this, and their families, could live there free of charge and get job training. Sounded like a brilliant idea. Now that's real philanthropy, I thought. He even told me I could be the dorm mother. So I was near ready to sell this place off.
Why is this place still standing?
Because that shelter was a bald-faced lie. Ryo Aoki's true objective was to gain popularity and gather votes by wiping out the gray zones and everyone in it. I made my girls go to a shelter, but it ended up being a mousetrap. Lion's Lair, actually. Now, they were all arrested and deported. The ones working here now are all new. The kind of girls who come work for me don't even have family back home. That's why they stay here in Ijincho. I was duped all because I was careless. Now I have no idea how any of those poor souls are doing.
I see. Sorry to hear it. But it sounds like you had no way of knowing that happened.
But the thing is, I should have known. Ichiban and them saw right through Ryo Aoki. They even had their suspicions about the shelter. Now they tried to warn me, but I still went and got myself fooled. I even yelled at Ichiban, telling him not to doubt Aoki's good intentions.
You're not the one at fault, Hamako-san. It's Ryo Aoki.
I know that, sure, but... Never got to apologize to Ichiban for yelling at him. Now it's been years since, so I completely botched the timing. And knowing him, he might not even remember that one minor detail. So I wondered, maybe I don't need to apologize. I never stopped wondering since.
Is that why you decided to confide in me? So I could be your messenger?
Come on, I'm not that shameless. Nah, I just wanted someone to hear me out, I guess. But there's no way I could tell Namba or Sayako. Nah, I don't need them seeing me weak and vulnerable.
Then you thought I'd be a good confidant?
Well, Ichiban respects you, doesn't he? And you were with him until recently. Anyway, did you say anything about me while you two were off in Hawaii?
Maybe he did mention something, but I just don't recall. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I don't think I'll be much help to you, unfortunately.
Sorry for taking up your time on my petty little issues. I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. We all have those nagging doubts in our heads. You're not alone on that. Even if you want to forget, you can't. Because you never got the closure you needed.
Closure. When you get to be my age, you're always gonna have unfinished business.
Right. I feel the same way. But recently, some things came up in my life that got me thinking. Tying up all those loose ends made me realize that No one can live life without having a single regret. That's impossible. But you can take matters into your own hands and try to make the best of what life dealt you.
So you're saying I ought to apologize to Ichiban? Well, what if he says, I don't remember anything like that, and laughs in my face for bringing it up now?
If he finds out that it's been eating at you for a long time, there's no way he'd laugh. That's just how he is. I promise you that.
Think I get why you've got Sayako and Sun Hee waiting on you hand and foot.
They're doing what? Did you really have to put it that way?
Well, at any rate, I do feel better after talking to you, Suzuki-san. Now I'm actually looking forward to the next time I see Ichiban.
That's so. Glad to hear. Also, the tea was delicious. I should get going now.
And don't tell Psycho or anyone about this. You hear? After all, I'm supposed to be some hardened old ghost. So I can't have them think I've gone soft.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret. Thanks for the tea. And take care.
Taichi Suzuki, was it? Whoever he was, he must be a great man.
Must be Kiryu's awakening. Plus 70 beast. Ah, Hamako for the Junko tip and plus bond.
Light as a feather.
Good old Fumi. Trippy Maraca. They're gonna find him. That price I can't not get it, right?
ありがとうね。
In fact, that reminds me. Part of my problem is that I better survive. Huh. Sure are a lot of bridges in Ijincho. Whenever I see a bridge, I can't help but think of the countless times I had to throw
That takes me
somebody off.
back.
Gotta try making better memories while I'm still alive. Level 3 soul. Yeah. Nasty crawfish right now. That's the fellow who tried to eat Nancy back in the day.
I need to get back to my boxing gym.
You take boxing classes?
Yeah, it was originally just part of my diet routine. But it's really a lot of fun and a great stress reliever. My trainer thinks I've got a knack for it, too.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I'll back you up if you're ever in a tight spot. You know, the old 1-2.
Good to know. I could definitely use it. All right.
Goes to the boxing gym. Castle was Castle Keep, was it? There's something like this in one of the dreams I had. One where I was none other than Sakamoto Ryo. For some reason I enlisted in the Shinsengumi, though I doubt the real Sakamoto Ryo battle. Toward the end I was at the top of the Castle Keep as an evil mastermind. For a dream that sunrise was damn beautiful. Strange how vivid everything is. Perhaps this is a memory.
Feels like just yesterday.
Yeah, right. That's ridiculous. That is, of course, Ishan, the his historical drama version of Yakuza series, where indeed the real
Convenience stores always have that great Oden soup smell.
What would you say is your favorite part?
Ooh. Well, there's shirataki noodles, eggs, beef tendon. I mean, it's all great, but I've really enjoyed cabbage rolls lately.
Huh, cabbage rolls. They put those in the soup now?
Yeah, the meat goes perfect with the Oden broth. It's the best.
That does sound good.
Think I'll enjoy this. It's my turn.
I won't hold that.
I got it!
Here goes nothing!
I'm not backing down.
Here goes nothing!
I'm on it.
Right.
Now we're talking.
You want?
I'll take you on.
Oh, there was something that happened. I'll click through a
Let's
box
do
and
it.
accidentally hold the click.
Here we go.
Alrighty, guys.
Follow my lead.
Did you really think you'd
Doing
win?
better than I thought.
Guard.
Let's pick up from where we left. Yeah, the meat.
That does sound good. Daikon radish was the standard in my day, since it soaked up all the soup. Maybe soaked up cabbage will become the new favorite. Things are going well.
Favorite ingredient? Cabbage.
I used to come by here to fish a lot. Custom
Oh,
was
right.
to share your catch or trade.
Should I open
Better
it?
to get this one.
It opened.
Been thinking about that. Custom.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well,
That was Kiryu-san.
all right.
Actually got that sentence out.
I've really gotten to know them.
Kiryu-san, do you have one story that ends normally? That happened. I won't lie, this river is filthy. Like the river in Sotenbori. Maybe things have changed by now, but it was also pretty dirty back then. Sotenbori, the entertainment capital of the West and Kamurocho's biggest rival. The ritzy ambiance is really similar to Kamurocho, but it still has its own allure. Also happened to be the battleground between the Jingwan Mafia and Omi Alliance. There, I met Ryuji Koda and Kaoru for the first time. Guess you could say it was a pretty special place to me. Plus the food's great. Nothing beats authentic Osaka-style takoyaki.
That takes me back.
Great city, yeah, but it won't ever top Kamurocho. Another chunk. This district's one of Ijincho's many symbols, a hub of different bars and pubs. That reminds me, I used to hit up one of the bars in Onomichi pretty often. Everyone there was a regular, so it was hard getting to know them. Turns out they were all good people, though. We'd raise a glass and chat over good drinks together. Always be thankful to that bar for providing me with a comfortable space. Another major minigame in Yakuza 6, actually. Humongous amount. Is all of the bonds shit that I'm working on, in fact, so well. For this game are, in fact, from that. Oh, this is going to be when he got his suit at the end of Yakuza 0, right? Hustle Boutique, a second-hand clothing shop. Got some pretty fashionable clothes in stock, too. Reminds me of that I picked up Mitsuo's clothes in the past. Looking back on it now, he looked real sharp. I guess I do have this for fashion after all. There's such a thing as reincarnation. Maybe I'll work in the fashion industry in my next life. Oh, clothing store. Since I joined the faction, I adhere to their dress code every day. Thought about choosing my clothes, but the usual outfit with the pop collar, do you say that's
that
more my
takes me
style?
back.
Starting to realize I can't wear what I want anymore.
Thank you.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
All right. Finally survive.
This is it, Kiryu-san. Our old Ichinsho staple. The name's a bit weird, and the owner hardly ever cracks a smile. But he's a good guy.
It's also the only karaoke bar left. At least that we like.
Hey, barkeep. Got a new customer for you. Our friend here's Taichi Suzuki. You two, know each other?
No, I imagine he mistook me for someone else. In any case, Survive's glad to have you, Suzuki-san.
You good?
Actually, I had a friend who looked just like him. For a moment, I thought he had come back. My apologies, sir.
Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. With a face like mine, this sort of thing happens all the time.
You think those two are just acting?
It's hard for me to say.
Sounds like a simple mix-up to me. We came here to sing, right? Well, what are we waiting for?
Sure, help yourselves. Consider the place yours tonight. As a matter of fact, nothing would please me more.
Thank you. Truly.
Child did. You fell down. You got hurt chasing sweeter dreams.
You know, I wasn't sure how things would end up in Hawaii. But at least Kiryu-san seems to be doing better over here. Sunny, Sachan, it's all thanks to you two.
No need to thank me, Nanshan. You know I'm happy to help.
And I'll do everything I can for him on my end. Call it a debt of gratitude if you want.
Right on. We all owe Kiryu-san a lot, especially those of us from Ijinsho. More than anything, if there's even a slight chance he'll make it, I personally want to see him get there.
And I'm glad you both are here. Because, to be honest, there's too much to bear on my own.
Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Oh, Kiryu-san, that was great!
Yeah, top-notch stuff.
So the rumors are true. The Dragon of Dojima can carry a tune and then some.
Seems to me you guys weren't even listening.
Are you kidding? Of course we were.
Well, I guess I just have a voice nobody wants to hear anymore.
But we really were listening.
All right, who's up? The song's starting.
Now how'd that happen? If no one's taking it, I will.
Okay.
You did that on purpose.
We're starving dogs running the rail lines.
Well, he's clearly feeling it. I say we back him up. Give it all you got. Yeah!
We're breaking the law, breaking the world together. Throwing out all tenderness, we're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was. No slowing down because we'll keep our heads high. Our fist raised till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
I need to take this.
All right, just don't be gone too long. Kiryu-san, was this a good idea or what? I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. Oh, bartender, can you fill us up?
Hey, it's me. What is it? This better be important. I told you I'm out on the town tonight. I know that. But what do you expect? This is Kiryu-san I'm with, my lifelong hero.
Yo, Sonny, what happened? You look pissed all of a sudden.
Do I? I'm sure it's just your imagination.
I take it you have business to attend to?
Wait, are you for real? What is more important than living it up with Kiryu-san?
Well, it was nothing urgent. That said, I did receive some rather troubling news.
Buzzkill or not, can you tell us?
The Seiryu clan's behaving oddly. They're recruiting, and their numbers are getting bigger by the day.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me that's what this is all about. You guys are the Komi-jewel here. See, Ebina, the clan captain, is cooking up something called the Second Great Dissolution. He's even rallying the former Tojo clan and all these other groups to take part.
That's right. Kasuga told me about that.
To build a safe haven for all the ex-Yakuza roaming about. Supposedly, that's his big objective. Those with nowhere to turn can swear up for a time, in exchange for stable work. The waste management they do down by the docks is one example. You could almost say it's an expansion of what Kasuga was doing with Hello Work.
Well, what the heck? So you knew all along?
The thing is, some of those ex-Yakuza joining up with the Seiryu, they had already gotten their lives back together. And it's not just a handful. I'm talking by the 100.
What? Why would that happen? If they were able to find jobs and all, what would even make the Seiryu clan appealing?
Well, whatever's going on, I'm guessing Ebina's big plan is nothing more than a smokescreen for something else. And what his real goals are remain a mystery.
You really think that's accurate?
Honestly, I'm a little insulted. You're talking to the brain behind the Komi-jewel here.
Well, sure, but still, there could be some other factors at play. Maybe those Yakuza went clean, only to realize the rat race was just as dirty above ground.
True, I can't account for details on every single situation out there. But it's the overall pattern of movement that concerns me. The Seiryu clan's also pulling their waste operation out of Yokohama, and they're pulling right into Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep. All their fresh recruits are packing their bags and heading overseas as we speak. You were there just recently, as I recall. Could this be a mere coincidence? Or maybe there's a deeper connection here.
What is it with that place? Why is everything going down there at once?
Does anyone in the Seiryu clan have some sort of Hawaiian affiliation?
Actually, think about why Kasuga's there in the first place.
Oh, that's right. It was Sawashiro. Not only was he former captain, he was Arakawa's right-hand man. What's more, he kept the secret that Akane-san's been alive all this time.
And now he's risen to the top of the Seiryu clan, right next to Ebina.
Then it looks like I've got something to add to that bucket list. Make Sawashiro tell us what he knows.
That's one way to use a bucket list.
Seiryu Clan HQ's not far from here, right?
It's not, but as of now, most of their officers are gone, including Sawashiro. They started a branch office about a week ago to accommodate all the new recruits. If you want to pay them a visit, I can take you over there tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A lot happened tonight. I should head back to Kasuga's apartment. Can now hang out at Karaoke Bar Survive. Uh-oh. Captain Falcon. Oh, part-time hero. Well, it's you, Hero-san. How's it going? You know each other? Yeah, this one's Hero-san. Kasuga used to pitch in for him.
Hey there.
I see. Are you alright? Yes, I am now, thank you. Yamo. Sorry about that. Let me introduce myself. Name's Hero, president of Part-Time Hero Incorporated. We'll get you a hero, or my name's not Hero. Suzuki. I haven't heard of Part-Time Hero before.
Hi.
Well, it's a service that dispatches heroes across the city to anyone who might be in need. Our heroes, of course, are part-timers who believe in what we do. Time was, we dealt with practically everything, from bodyguarding to herding cats. We've been a bit short-staffed lately, though, so we've pivoted our focus to our part-time rescue division. Part-time rescue, huh?
Hi.
There's an epidemic out there of normal folks being flagrantly extorted and harassed. We aim to provide them with protection. Any hero who successfully resolves such a situation earns rewards from us. The more you help, the more you're compensated. Hey, Suzuki-san, would you like to register with us? Like I said, we could definitely use more muscle. Kasuga-san was able to do a lot of good and earn himself a sizable chunk of change when he was helping out. Part-time work that helps people in danger, It's a noble way to make money, I suppose. Alright, if it was good enough for Kasuga.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Oh, really? You're saying yes? I mean, excellent. It's good. I look forward to working with you. We currently operate in both Ijincho and Kamurocho. For whatever reason, those are the two biggest hotbeds of trouble. If you start helping out, we'll begin rewarding you immediately. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there we go. One more damn thing. Out the way. Thing is, I don't want to get in fights, because I'm too weak for the fights. But of course, I will continue to be too weak for the fights. So long. Had it. For a glorious second I had it. I was too hesitant. There we go. Good job.
Right.
Alright, take him out.
What's the holdup?
Alright, not too bad.
It's my turn.
Pop, pop.
I won't hold back.
Yay!
You picked the wrong opponent.
Alright, another chunk. And yeah, Kiryu's just ahead, XP wise.
Learning more every day.
Psycho's doubled up on the
We should
XP plus
relish
items,
this
so she should
moment.
catch up before too terribly long. Refurb. Oh, right. Yes, most importantly, now that Survive's unlocked, I can sit through several incredibly long talking scenes with Drinky Linkies. Let us start Drinky Linky number 1 with Namba.
Hey, Namba. Mind if I join you?
Ah, be my guest. Nobody likes drinking alone. Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look after me.
That's what it is. Once a nurse, you know. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban made me promise to look after you too.
Understood. I can stay dry. Tonight, oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Bartender!
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector, a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all-day labor or temp work. The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks. They actually treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
You're someone people can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nurse with the life you've had? That contributes to your character.
Ugh, knock it off, Kiryu-san. I want a drinking buddy, not some daily affirmation.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. I mean, can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namba-san, what would I do without you?"
Must have been a pleasant working environment.
Hey, I wasn't after anything, okay?
I understand. You don't seem like that type.
Sheesh. Listen to me, the point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, you couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shitstorm hits.
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in this together.
You're a remarkable fellow. Not everyone can be so forgiving. Kasuga chooses his friends well.
All this talk should tell you I'm nothing special. Just an old fool.
From one old fool to another, I think you're better than you realize. All this talk about you trying to get things back on track. I'm sorry you're saddled with me.
Come on. You know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast to knocking back tea?
I'll sip to that.
Alright, tag team fiery breath. Let's Jump straight back in to the same with Nanba.
Hey,
Hi there, Kiryu-san.
mind a bit of company again?
Happily. But, you know...
No alcohol, right? Understood. Oolong here isn't bad. You looked lost in thought a moment ago.
Maybe. More crap with no easy fix.
No simple answers? Well, I'm all ears.
You sure? I mean, I don't want to weigh you down.
Nonsense. We're friends.
Imagine that. Kazuma Kiryu himself is a friend of mine. Alright. Sorry in advance if I end up rambling.
Out with it. What's eating you?
I guess I was thinking... No, remembering's more like it. My last job, my colleagues there had a send-off for me.
Ah, that was that job inspecting medical equipment?
Hey, you remembered. Yeah, that's the one. Whole bunch of them got together, but the mood was dead. Everyone was afraid they'd be next.
Times are tough out there.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember that girl I mentioned? The clumsy one?
Of course. You seem to like talking about her.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. There she is. That's her. Miyabi-chan, making the peace sign. You know, she cried when I left.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear, she could get any man she wanted.
Must have been a good environment. Looks that way in the picture.
Yeah. They all said they had no idea why the company was letting me go. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with someone like me. So I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was sad, but at least they paid for my drinks.
Okay, so why is it you're thinking back on that day now?
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. Can't bring myself to, though. Ichiban and Adachi-san, meanwhile, have had to sacrifice way more than I have in all this. When they've got it worse, it's embarrassing to feel so disheartened. That makes sense?
You lost something important. It's all right to be upset. A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Ugh, why did I tell you about her at all?
Only kidding. Still, it was nice to hear some energy out of you just now.
Damn it. You got me there. Anyway, Ichiban and you have really earned my gratitude.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was unemployed, with no prospects out there. I think I finally realized that the world goes on just the same, with or without me. And then, when I needed it, Ichiban came calling to me for help. Not only that, I even got to lend my assistance to you, Kiryu-san. Being useful, to me, it feels like salvation.
I get it. In that case, I won't be shy if I ever need anything from here on.
Good. I'm here for you.
Chain attack. Especially useful for Nanba. Begin Drinky Lingy. Number 3.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, waiting for you, Kiryu-san. Would you mind hanging out a while?
Something happened?
Do you remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from my job? The clumsy one?
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell party. What about her?
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her not long ago. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them why I was let go.
After all this time, huh? What'd they tell everyone?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to past misconduct.
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the hospital.
Dealing drugs? No. I don't think you're the type to do that.
Huh? You really believe in me just like that, Kiryu-san?
I know you well enough.
Anyway. Fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident went down. And I disclosed it back when I first applied for the inspection job. So, they accepted it for 2 years, and suddenly decided to fire me for it. By their logic, that is.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah, it made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability. As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not worth any risk to the company. So why didn't they just tell everyone the truth?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you go?
Huh? Another reason?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy grounds to cost you your job. You were only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to clients.
Yeah, you're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe there really was something else.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No. But I certainly can't leave it at this now. And maybe it's pointless considering that job's all in the past.
Don't you deserve some closure? It's only fair to find out.
Closure, huh? You're damn right. This is like leaving a wound untreated.
So then, what's your plan?
I'll have to think about it. Thanks, though, Kiryu-san. You've got your own problems.
It's fine. We have to look out for each other.
That's a decent way of seeing the world. You won't mind if I ask your advice again? When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total wreck.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need. It's always good to have someone who'll listen.
Combo attacks with allies. He's all worn through. Ricky Linky with Songhi. Who apparently is her personal hero.
Kiryu-san, came here for a drink, did you?
They say booze is the best medicine.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Appreciate it. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not by myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down. That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
I'm sure it must be easy for you. You're something else. Thanks to you, Ijincho's still standing even after facing pressure from Ryo Aoki.
Wow. You really think so? I'm honored, but flattery won't get you anywhere.
I'm not one to pay lip service. I'm completely serious.
So, does that mean I'm doing all right? At least in your eyes?
Yeah, for what it's worth, I think you're doing just fine. You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I never force a subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me, does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man, if only he weren't so snarky. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingon Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard a lot about your heroics, so having someone like you sit right next to me is sort of unnerving.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I can take care of it. I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
I guess I really can count on you for anything. I'll let you handle it then.
Perfect. That's all I ask for. Feel free to rely on me anytime. Nothing would bring me greater joy.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome you to my town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
was that the impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. I mean, he's the Dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu. Just the two of us. Guess I'm not doing too bad.
Tag team dual impact. Alright, that's all she's got.
Welcome.
Ah,
Level T. Ingredients can now be
Welcome.
prepared to survive. I will use ingredients. I need some. These. Fantastic. Those are very nice to have when they're needed. Healing the whole party. There is absolutely no replacement for it. Water. Oh, part-time hero. Those are part-time hero jobs. I remember that logo from last game. Oof. What is... Oh, right. Just going to bed for the night is all that's left. So, obviously, to hell with that. We've got random grinding to do, including random Kiryu reminiscences from his bucket list. Lots of cars here in Ijincho. Guess that makes sense considering there's a highway nearby. Can't say I have the greatest memory of highways though. This is the fuck you asshole minigame at the end of Yakuza 1. Not quite the end, but like around chapter 10 or 11. There's a redo in 2 as well, although I'm not sure if that's the Kiwami version. Not the greatest memories of highways though. When I was trying to rescue Haruka, I was ambushed by the Snake Flower Triad, which led to a car chase. Once I was even attacked by the Jingwan Mafia and had to fight them on a cargo bed.
feels like just yesterday.
Yeah, I've had nothing but dangerous experiences on the highway. This whole thing is really great. It's this, there's, God knows how many of them, a bunch, but, memories of earlier games and like things Kiryu has done that he goes around reflecting on. And they add to his stats and, you can get more of his cool, specialized stances and whatnot.
Hey, there's a school here. Makes me miss my old uniform.
Oh yeah? When I was a kid, we wore those old high-collar ones. That was a long time ago, though.
Actually, Kiryu-san, I bet you could still pull it off.
Yeah. It might be kind of fun to spend a day in uniform again. But unless you've got a time machine, I'd say we're out of...
Oh, my club does a school uniform night. We could always do that. We've even got men's ones, too. You should stop by, Kiryu-san.
I guess anything's possible these days. Things are going well.
Sure. Who doesn't at their nightclub wear a school uniform now and then? To the high school, the building's pretty nice. Speaking of high school, I wasn't the greatest student to say the least. I'd cut class to hang with Nishiki instead. It's pretty embarrassing thinking back on it. I was a stereotypical delinquent. Maybe if I'd taken my education more seriously, my life would have turned out differently. No, I doubt it. I always wanted to be like Pops, like Kazuma-san. That'll never change. In the end, despite all the detours I ended up taking, this is the path I was meant to walk.
Nostalgic.
This is my life. It is very Kazuma Kiryu, this is your life.
I've got some more.
Which, all to the good, really.
Think I'll enjoy this. Let's do it.
Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Love that for me.
No begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
No! Ah, he moved.
Follow my lead.
I'm on it.
You're weak.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I still haven't even done anything about her weapons too.
It's my turn.
I won't hold back.
I gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Combo attack.
You picked the wrong amount.
Moving up in the world.
France. France, France, friendly friends. I definitely have friends.
Golfing in Hawaii might be nice.
Oh yeah, of course he's got to reminisce here. A golf course, like batting cages, both great places to relieve stress. I went to one in Sotenbori before, right, with Kaoru. Somehow she managed to damage her golf club so badly it bent. An employee even yelled at us for it. Back then I thought she was someone who was perfect in every way. But she's actually pretty
that takes me
clumsy.
back.
Even though we went our separate ways, I still cherish the time we spent together. Painful. Painful. How can they bring her up? I can't possibly.
Have you
There
ever
we go.
tried golf, Kiryu-san?
I have, yeah. I've spent plenty of time on the court. Do you play at all?
Well, golf's a big talking point with.
泣き言言っても遅い
Think I'll enjoy this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get.
Follow my lead.
I'm on it.
Here we go.
There we go. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. It's kind of like going back to basics.
It's my turn.
Torch tosser.
Now we're talking.
I won't hold back.
That's probably defeat X number of guys while Kiryu.
Let's pick up from where we left off. Have you ever tried golf, Kiryu-san?
Do you?
Well, golf's a big talking point with customers in my line of work. I went to a driving range to try it out, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I had a hard time just hitting the ball. Got any good tips for that?
You just have to get used to it. Even practicing your swing alone can make a huge difference.
Well, let's get
Interruptions here, but
Let's do it.
Follow my lead.
I'm not backing down.
nice follow up Mamba.
Now we're talking. What's the holdup?
You want some?
Here we go. It's my turn.
I won't hold back.
No begging
on
for
it.
mercy now.
Go.
Did you really?
A combo attack.
You just have to get used to it. Even practicing your swing alone can make a huge difference.
Oh, so that's why old guys are always swinging their umbrellas around.
Let's hope so. All right.
The ocean. Sometimes, just sometimes, the ocean reminds me of Sajima. Wonder why. Maybe because he's a man as big as the ocean and his heart just as vast. Maybe it's because he washed up on the beach in front of my house. Never met anyone like him before. Guys like him usually end up dead. He's ridiculously tough, physically and mentally, but he never flaunts his strength. In fact, he's the quietest and most considerate person I've ever met.
This brings back
Really
memories.
is one hell of a man. Whenever I think of him, I start thinking I still got a long ways to go.
Show me what you got.
It's my
Judgment.
You're gonna be in a world of
I'll take you on. Get serious. Follow my lead. Now we're talking. Watch this. Hope this hurts.
Here we go.
Something wrong?
Let's do it.
And that's the end of it.
They didn't.
Batting cages, huh? No better feeling than hitting a home run. Used to play ball at the Sandlot back in Onomichi. Could even put together a whole team of folks from the bar. Hitting a homer in a big open field was even more exhilarating than in the
That's
batting cages.
Nostalgia.
Be nice if I got to play baseball with everyone again. And again, of course, everything that happened at Onomichi, that was Yakuza 6. Yes, to go to Onomichi to figure out who the heck knocked up Haruka. It was, of course, some dumbass Yakuza kid. Who could have guessed? Who's hungry?
Bon
Real
appetit.
meal.
The cream lattes they have here are the best. They're all fluffy and cute, and they taste amazing.
I'm a big fan myself. Every time I get one, I have to say no to running out and buying my own espresso machine.
Oh, come on. You should just do it.
You know, I actually did end up going to the electronics store the other day. Turns out there are lots of good ones to pick from.
They are pretty popular.
And of course, the price goes up with each new bell or whistle. Stuff like adjustable temperature or automatic cleaning.
Ooh, they can clean themselves?
I gradually set my sights higher and higher, and before I knew it, I was getting ready to pay up.
And? How much was it?
300,000 yen.
That much? Nanchan, you can afford that?
Nah. I went in with a budget of 5,000, so all I could do was stare at it.
That wouldn't get you any of them.
Sure, but I always seem to fall into it, money or no. Oh well. The lattes I get with you guys taste better anyway. That's enough for me.
Wow. All that, and you still tried to squeeze something heartfelt out of it. Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
Thanks for buying. I love it. Appears every single time you take Xian He out to eat, her response is, "That was certainly food." Huh, didn't think there'd be a cafe here. I'd like to order a shortcake to go with some strong black coffee. That'd make for a perfect pair. Sweetness of the cake balances out with the bitterness of the coffee. Two complementary flavor profiles. If we're talking the best combination ever, I'd have to say it'd be Date-san and helicopters. Every time I get involved in a crazy incident, Date-san almost always shows up to bail me out in a helicopter. Maybe that's why whenever I see Date-san in a chopper, I double down and stand
This
my
brings
ground.
back memories.
Maybe I've just been conditioned to think that way? Yeah, super, super legit. 100% have joked several times, my wife and I, at length about the fact that it's just not the end of a Yakuza game unless Date-san shows up in a helicopter.
Sure, I'm fine.
That's just how it goes.
I won a cute pair of sneakers from a sweepstakes the other day. Miraculously, they were just my size.
I guess you really can win those, huh?
I was surprised too, but I think I might have used up all my luck. I'm always wearing high heels though, so sneakers will be a nice change of pace.
Huh. Never thought about that before.
Oh, it genuinely feels like you can walk just about anywhere.
I do wear a lot of dress shoes. Maybe I should make the change too.
Yeah, let's all get some sneakers and go out for a stroll sometime. Watch, you'll want to walk from Hokkaido all the way down to Okinawa.
If the shoes even make it out of Hokkaido, that is. Things are going well.
She recently won a pair of sneakers. Part-time hero.
Bring it on.
I was going for jukebox, but yeah.
What's the holdup?
I'm not backing down.
I won't hold back.
Alright.
Hope you're ready. What an eyesore.
Something wrong?
Try this on the side. Let's really shake things up.
No begging for mercy now.
Now then.
What's the holdup?
That's what I like to see. All right, down the middle.
You're gonna get pumped up.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
You want to fight?
I'm not backing down.
A little ball bounce.
Try and stop me.
Now we're something wrong.
You're going to regret this.
I won't
Here,
hold
all
back.
out. Hope you're ready.
You have a winner.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Alright, alright. Third time protector. One up. A little stat boost too. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. I knew there'd be something. There always is. Got a gold safe at the back of the batting center.
Should I open it? Nice.
Always open the gold safes. Motivational headband drives away any drowsiness. I sleep.
Not a scratch.
Out. Huh. There's a armor shop. Either in or right outside of the batting cages. Right outside in a taco truck. Yeah. Of course, it's just like a taco truck except instead of tacos it sells surfboards. Very common. These are all over the streets in Japan, of course. People are seeing these all over. Very normal thing. No one is making this up. Mom, can I please go play soccer? You broke your promise with me the other day. Please, I promise I'll be better this time. Heh, heart-warming sight that is. I wonder if Haruto will grow up like that. Haruto Sawamura, Haruka and Yuta's child. Something like a grandson to me. Guess that makes me a grandpa. Never thought I'd be able to see the faces of my grandchildren before I die. If only Lady Luck was on my side. Now I'm starting to feel sorry for myself. I'd do anything to see how Haruto's future unfolds.
This brings back memories.
We humans sure are greedy.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
The $1 super fancy restaurant. La Marche? Le Nouveau. Doing it, baby. Oh, that's not even that bad.
Let's dig in.
Bon
Real
appetit.
meal.
Oh, the grilled lobster is a masterpiece. It smells really great, too.
Sure is. But I wouldn't serve any to Ichiban.
Why? Are you guys fighting?
No, you got it all wrong. It's just that he's got a crawfish named Nancy, and she's basically the love of his life.
Well, surely he's not that sensitive, right? Isn't there a clear difference between a pet and a meal?
You would think so, but for whatever reason, Kasuga actually took it upon himself to save Nancy from being eaten by this one homeless dude. He even traded a premium sushi set for her.
So she was originally meant to be eaten? Huh. I still can't understand what was going through his head, though.
You know, he even brought that crawfish with him to Hawaii.
He really cherishes her that much? Then there's no way he'd accept being served a meal like this.
Now that you mention it, what's Kasuga's favorite food? He seems like the type who'd eat anything.
It's lobster.
Well, forget what I said. That guy'll eat anything.
Jeez, had us worried for nothing.
Classic. Love
Thanks for
of our,
buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
one of our favorite himbo's of all time.
I always order the same thing when I eat out. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm worried I'll make a wrong choice.
Understandable. But it's good to challenge yourself. I felt the urge to try something new recently. So I ordered something called Chef's Creative Caprice.
Oh, impressive, Kiryu-san. Sounds funky. How was it?
It was so terrible I couldn't stop shaking for an hour. Won't go back.
So, in other words, I was right to be afraid.
All right.
Oh, that's Nando's whole
Complete.
bingo card. Friends forever. Head to Sunrise Bridge during the day.
Kiryu-san.
I suppose so. You're an interesting person, Nanba.
That's an honor coming from you. Hey, follow me. Well, there's a spot I'd like to show you. Sunrise Bridge.
Lead the way.
The French food we had at this one place a while back was fantastic. Oh, must be nice to be filthy rich and eat like that whenever you want.
Oh, yeah? You sound jealous.
Well, who wouldn't be? I definitely am. Though I bet I'd probably... get pretty fat eating out all the time.
So, maybe I am jealous, but it's not like I think less of myself or anything. This old-timer I knew once told me something I've kept to heart ever since.
And what's that?
The rich pay for my social, so who's really coming out on top? How about that? The man's got a point. It's me.
Oh, brother.
Let's beat him down. It's my turn.
Follow my lead.
No begging for mercy now.
Right.
Try this on the side.
Want some?
Haha.
Let's do it.
Get blocked, Chumpley.
You're gonna be in a
What's the
whirl.
holdup? I won't hold back.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
Here we go.
Ta-da! Problem solved. Part-time protector and a little stat bomb.
Psycho, mind if I ask you something?
Oh, really? Sure. Go right ahead. Is something bothering you? Sunhee?
Do I have a ramen lover's face?
Ramen lover?
I've noticed lately whenever I go to the salon, whoever's there hands me guidebooks for local ramen spots. You know, when they give you something to read while you wait. The other girls get fashion magazines, but me, ramen. When you first met me, Psycho, did you think this woman must be crazy for ramen?
No, honestly, I just thought your sunglasses were kind of obnoxious.
Oh, well, that's fine.
What?
Oh, is it?
I've just been feeling really self-conscious about this lately.
Are you sure it's not a coincidence?
Am I just paranoid, you think? I don't know. I should go back to the salon. See if it happens again. I'll report back to you.
Yeah. Good idea. Is that really a good enough reason to book a salon appointment?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, got Psychos first.
Nanchan! Nanchan!
Oh, you're gonna have to enter. You're gonna have to interrupt that. Sorry.
How thoughtful of you. I was just wanting some. Thank you.
One more gift over here? Yes.
How thoughtful of you.
Now, the spice.
Nanchan! Nanchan! Try this cup ramen. Spicy hot rounds of hell. Extreme noodles.
Look at this thing. Even the demon on the package is crying. I like spicy stuff. My gut sure does. Not lately. Pass. Sunhee, what about you? You're a kimchi connoisseur, no?
What the hell does that mean? Anyway, I tried that cup ramen the other day. Pretty tasty.
Not really? Well, maybe it's not that bad then.
While I was eating, Jungi kept looking at me like he wanted some. I let him have a quick slurp. Last thing I saw were his cheeks turning red as he ran off.
Poor SOB.
If it was too spicy for him, I guess I'll pass too.
Pretty badass, Sunny. Winning the battle against the extreme noodles.
Naturally. Of course, they came back for round 2 on the toilet later.
Won the battle, but lost the war.
I'm glad Sunhee is here to tell us about her dookies. But Sunhee had survived.
It's my turn.
What?
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Something wrong?
Beautiful, beautiful.
No begging for mercy now.
I'll follow your lead. What's the holdup? Follow my lead.
Here goes nothing.
Want some?
I'm not backing down.
Right. Let's do
poison
it.
anyway.
You're gonna be
I won't hold back.
Now we're
There we go.
Oh, come on.
Little poison psycho.
Much better. It's my turn.
Proximity boners.
There's more where this came from.
Alright. Another part-time protected. Back here to the reminiscence in front of the Popo. Will undoubtedly be curious saying, boy, I sure have been to a lot of Popos. Popo and M-Store are the go-to convenience stores, at least to me they are. They've got bento, Odin, Chinese buns, even their own specialties you can't get anywhere else. Hard to say which one I like more. Some customers get all up in arms for their favorite convenience store though. Guess I'm more of a moderate. I like the bento at Popo, but nothing beats the hot food they got at an M-Store. Come to think of it, I haven't passed by here in a while. Maybe we should try something from both stores, a little comparison test.
Feels
For
like
old time's
just
sake.
yesterday.
No matter how old you get, shopping and eating delicious food will always be good fun. Alright, Perfect Guard is enhanced in the Brawler style. Triggers a counter now. If it's multiple attacks, you have to get it on the final hit. Oops, shit. Well, actually, while I'm here, I should... Get some healing items. Good to have giant piles of healing whenever needed. Uh-oh, shit. No, what? Why?
I think my arms are getting bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You been training lately?
No, I don't get to go to the gym too much. Oh, you know, it's the pot.
The pot?
Yeah, I got this ritzy French cooking pot and it weighs a ton. It's super durable too, so I use it practically all the time.
You can only do so much with a pot, though. Is it really that heavy?
About 6 kilograms.
Must be a big pot. Things are going well.
Oh, look. A taxi. I gotta resist, but the urge to check the car's interior for cleanliness and its exterior for body damage is too strong. Guess work habits are hard to break, even though it's been ages since I last drove a taxi myself. I lived in Fukuoka for some time under an alias, working as a taxi driver. I'd rather not think back on those bleak, dreary days. I don't regret any of my past decisions, though. But what I'll always remember is the warmth the people at Nagasu Taxi showed me. They saved me more times than I can count. That reminds me, the food stalls Chief Nakajima took me to had really good food. If you're planning a cross-country trip, don't skip out on Nagasugai.
This brings back memories.
It's a great town, but still no match for Kamurocho. Alright, the game is informing me that I have outstripped my britches. Before I settle in, I'll go get those last 2 Drinky Linkies that survive. Especially given that we've got Psycho to level 1 is one of them.
Bring it on.
It's my turn.
Now we're talking.
Follow my lead.
Here goes nothing.
You're gonna be in a world of
Here we go.
Not bad.
Wanna play, do we?
Let's do it.
I'm not backing down.
I'll take you on.
Watch this. It's
Damn it. This is no way to fight. Hardly a
You
fair
picked the
fight.
wrong opponents.
Doing better than I thought.
Hey.
Alright.
Come on in.
Actually, wait a second. Just occurred to me. Before I can do anything else, there's one
Looks
more
like
very
I'm up.
important thing I might have here. Absolutely. Alright.
This one's for you.
Loving it, yeah! Sunhee! Sunhee! Born again! Let's fly high like a butterfly!
It's drowning in its greed. The wicked trap was sprung. Tangled in the threads.
Tangled in its crimes!
Like fate scoops up a fish, struggling in a net. Its brittle wings are torn by the tears as it tries
Tore your
to
wings, now
conform.
cry!
The spider comes, athirst in its
A
eye.
butterfly with no wings is a moth in the flame, just a rat on the floor with another name.
The venomous fangs sink into the soul.
This world is dead, no light. Fine, can't stop breaking up my mind.
To mourn its punctured wings.
Hold your head high, you are a butterfly.
Beat just one more time.
To the bitter end and overdrive, yeah!
Engrave the beat, flap your wings till you feel you are complete.
Fly
Are you
high.
tragic butterfly, despairing, craving it? That singular last ray of light still shining down on bitter
Be reborn, climb out of hell,
wings.
born again. Let's fly high like a butterfly. Dream again and fly up high like a butterfly. To the bitter end, overdrive. Burning out in an endless dive. To the bitter end, overdrive. Burning out in an endless dive. Oh yeah! Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly.
Whew. Think I just barely made it. Boy, it's really actually quite
That one
Quite
felt
awful.
pretty good.
how bad Kiryu's English VA is. It's really, especially specifically at singing karaoke, just absolutely god awful, like unforgivably bad, just terrible. Full offense to Yang Yi. I hope he hears this and is personally offended by it, because Jesus Christ, you fucked this up, man. Okay. Now, with no further ado, Drinky Linky, starring that terrible voice actor, being slightly less bad.
Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here for a drink? You, sure that'll be okay?
No need to worry about me.
Oh, please. But since you're already here, there just so happens to be a seat right next to me.
Great. I'll take you up on that. So, Saeko, you're a mama over at a cabaret club?
I'm not just a mama, I'm the owner of the whole joint. After the previous owner passed away, one thing led to another, and I ended up taking over. The younger girls are usually the ones serving the customers, but sometimes I lend them a hand too.
Guess I should be paying you for this conversation then.
Mm-hmm. Cough it up, mister. But I guess you did help us out before, Kiryu-san, so let's just call it even. I won't be taking any money from you. Oh, whoops. I should be calling you Suzuki-san instead, right?
It's gotta be hard calling me Suzuki all the time. You can call me Kazuma if you want.
Yeah. I don't think I can do that. Might be a little awkward if the two of us were suddenly on a first-name basis.
Fair enough. You don't have to call me Suzuki, by the way. Just put it out of your mind.
Okay, roger that. You know, you give off this air of sophistication, even when you're sipping a drink. You look like such a gentleman.
Same goes to you. You look like the very picture of elegance, sitting here, drinking alone.
Oh, yeah? Maybe working at the club has actually sucked the youth out of me.
I'm sure that it takes more than youth and vigor alone to become a successful business owner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that's why the men who come on to me are starting to change up their pickup lines.
Really now? How so?
Well, they don't stop at dating. And by that, I mean they start hinting at marriage. Or, you know, things like that.
Those are some intense customers.
They're not like that at all around the younger girls. But I seem to attract a lot of customers like that. The type of guy who's looking to get hitched. Guess that means I'm at the right age for that. People are starting to look at me that way now. At least that's the sort of vibe I get. Actually, get this. One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and he has a lot going for him.
Sounds like you don't mind that at all.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I'm plenty satisfied with how my life is right now. On the other hand, there's my twin sister. I keep thinking she needs to tie the knot with her boyfriend and settle down already. I mean, she's at the perfect age to get married. If she doesn't hurry, she'll let the chance slip by.
Something's not adding up here. If she's your twin, wouldn't that make her the same age as you?
I know. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. I'm aware I've just been making excuses, trying to justify myself.
As long as you know, I won't comment.
By the way,
Hmm?
did Ichiban say anything about me when you guys were in Hawaii?
Let me think. But why do you ask? Are you worried about him?
Well, not exactly. I just haven't talked to him in a while. He did something that pissed me off.
And how long is a while?
Nah, just leave it. All that matters is that he's doing okay. Besides, this is Ichiban we're talking about. No matter where he goes, I can't imagine him being anything but his stubborn, cheerful self. Kiryu-san? What's up? Why'd you get all quiet?
Did something happen between you and Kasuga? I'll help you out if you need a hand.
Oh, no. It's nothing like that.
All right. Will you let me know if there's anything I can do for you? Got that?
You're a real compassionate guy, Kiryu-san. Kinda reminds me of Ichiban.
What can I say to that? You know, if I keep spending more time with you, Kasuga might get upset.
Oh, no. We're not like that at all. The two of us are just friends.
Sure. Well, let's drink again sometime when we get the chance. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I'd love to, in fact. Just make sure your health doesn't get any worse, Kiryu-san.
You got it. I look forward to doing this again.
Yeah, same here. It's been fun.
Karaoke Fever with Psycho. And Drinky Linky Song Queen number 2.
Hey, Sunny. Is this seat open?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. As you can see.
Something the matter? You look a little down.
Oh, don't mind me. It's nothing you need to be concerned about, Kiryu-san.
All right. I'll just wait until you feel like talking about the thing I shouldn't be concerned about. Don't mind me.
So that's how we're doing this? There's no winning with you, is there?
I see. So your officers, these great and wise uncles of yours, are acting suspiciously whenever you're not looking.
Yeah, basically. A lot of people in Komi Jewel, the younger members in particular, have been complaining to me, saying they don't know what to do. The elders put up a front when I'm around, but when something goes sideways, they take it out on their younger subordinates. It's unbelievable. If they have a problem with how I run things, then they should say it to my face.
It's hard, having to deal with subordinates who are older than you or who may even have more experience. Seems like the Queen of Komi Jewel has some troubles of her own.
It's a minor issue, and a personal one at that. It's really nothing you should be concerned about.
Those officers are around my age, aren't they? I could lend you a hand if you need it.
Oh, no, please don't. I am not saying another word so I can at least preserve what's left of my people's dignity.
We're on the same team now, so there's no need to go about things alone. Just how long are you gonna treat me as a guest?
Well, for as long as I'm the face of this town. But I'm happy you consider us allies. No, happy is an understatement. I am over the damn moon right now.
What was that? I didn't catch that last bit.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that it's the thought that counts. Not only are you my guest, but, you're also sick. You should put your health first and foremost.
Went straight for the jugular there.
There once were 3 organizations that kept a close eye on this town. Komi Jewel, the Liumang, and the Seiryu clan. While it may have looked like a 3-way power struggle on the surface, it was actually intended to prevent outside forces from entering. Compared to the past, Ijincho seems a bit too relaxed nowadays. I suppose as a side effect of the ongoing peace. There's not much I can do about that, but my reputation would take a major hit if you're caught worrying.
Yeah, I hear you. Guess that means there's nothing more I can say.
Maybe the alcohol's getting to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off so persistent.
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komi Jewel bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. I hear they actually started saying hi to people on the streets. I mean, some of them, of course, not all.
Komi Jewel used to have this image of being a secret organization that was always out of sight.
Without any rivals around, like the Tojo clan or the Omi Alliance, they're probably enjoying the peace while it lasts.
I see.
Oh, thanks for that, barkeep. I prefer Ijincho the way it is now, too.
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from Komi Jewel gave me this.
What is it?
A mask worn by members of our organization. It's modeled after the ones used in traditional Korean performances. We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask said it's been a long time since he's had to wear it. Eventually, he amicably cut ties with the organization, got married, settled down in this town. He left this mask at the bar. saying he was turning over a new leaf.
Looks like Komijo's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an outsider. Maybe I should tighten up operations.
Maybe you should loosen up a bit, Sunhee. The way you carry yourself sometimes makes you appear real intimidating.
Huh. Some would say that's one of my good points, though. Better to look tough, so your subordinates know who's in charge. Jungi-han thinks so too. But, what say you, Kiryu-san?
Well, your subordinates probably appreciate the fact that you're easy to read.
I see. You think so too? These drinks taste even better when I'm with you, Kiryu-san.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm supposed to be dead, so I never thought I'd be able to enjoy a drink like this again. That's why I'm savoring every glass. Because I have a friend to drink with.
A friend? You consider me your friend?
Of course. Unless that's a problem.
Oh, not at all. I'm honored.
Chain attacking down enemies is always good. That puts everybody all at their max. Let's see. Not too long until Nanva hits his next. Let's see. Do we have Nanva Bakamatai here?
Looks like I'm up.
Yeah, we do.
Hope you're ready for this. Go Nanba!
I've been a fool. You fell down. You got her chasing sweeter dreams. Never could hide the truth in your eyes. That's how I knew that smile was a lie. I love you is something you never say. Couldn't get it out, always just pulled away. So then why, please won't you tell me why? You could find the words to say goodbye. Such a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away. Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Oh. We got one good. And what would have otherwise been a perfect run? Oh well. What, 99.975 or whatever? We should get number one. Number one in the hood, G. 99.91. Garbage. Oh! Ha! Kazuma Kiryu, of course, has 100 already. Because I got it as Kiryu. So, that makes a lot of sense. And frankly, that is how it should be. Absolutely. Definitely not going to be how I'm going to grind from approval 37 to 40, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna loop this block real quick. Ooh.
頭かち割るとこが Not a loser.
200 G.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
I won't hold back.
I'm not a loser reflexive bark that I use in combat. Raising a lot of questions that are already answered by my bark.
Now we're talking.
Boom. Oh, loses MP. You wretched bastard.
In for the kill.
Here's a reward.
Follow my lead.
Love that for me. Oh,
Right.
really?
Yeah.
Love that.
Let's do it.
What's the
You're
hold
gonna be in a world.
I won't hold back.
That is
Did you really think you'd win?
Learning more every day.
the Chuck XP. The tenuous connections they make are honestly kind of amazing. I like it. It's really how it is. It's one big drugstore. Should I stock up? There's never an end to the fighting, so I always end up in a drugstore one way or another. Nothing beats stamina and Tauren toughness, the perfect trifecta to get you through a brawl. Whenever there's a tough battle ahead, you gotta line your pockets with these guys. Their names are so confusing, because I always get them mixed up.
Nostalgic.
It's my only complaint, though. Whoever's in charge of marketing these things, I expect to see some improvements. A little more soul.
Oh, this place gives you bonus points if you use contactless payments.
Contactless. I've heard of that, but I don't know too much about it.
You put money into a smartphone app and pay through that. You can do all your shopping with just your phone, and you usually get points, so it's pretty handy. The only problem is not every store takes the same type. So I've loaded up 8 different brands to be safe.
Huh. You sure handy's the right word? All right. Our bond's getting deeper. Let's
Bon
real
appetit.
mayo.
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
That was certainly food. Can't argue. Absolutely undeniable. Huh. Never thought there'd be a vintage movie theater here. Yeah. Wait, I recognize this. Our Winter Sonata, starring Ilyu Jin. That Korean movie star I met in Kamurocho. It's been ages. We did all sorts of things together, running from his fans, showing him movies. Already left the limelight for some
This
time, but
brings
it looks
back
like he's made a
memories.
comeback. Good for you, Ilyu Jin. Here's hoping to stay successful.
Oh, hey, the Vintage Theater closed down.
I know. I was pretty fond of it. They really knew their stuff.
Yeah, I would go there too. That's too bad. Their 3-month-long Sharks on Screen extravaganza challenge was great.
Must have been some challenge.
You're telling me there's enough shark movies to last 3 months?
Sure are. I'd never joke about sharks.
Huh. Noted.
Must be hard to sift through all of them. Any recommendations?
A more recent one's got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks and...
Well, let's get started. You're going to regret this. I'm not backing down.
Follow my lead. Pretty bold of you.
Been thinking about this one. You're telling me there's enough
Sure are.
Huh.
Must be hard.
A more recent one's got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks in New York. Classic setup, but really enjoyable nonetheless.
Define classic.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff out there now.
Yeah, maybe too much.
A new one just premiered where the sharks were actually in the water. The audience went nuts.
Define shark.
What's wrong? You don't want to go?
No, it's not that. It's just that it's so expensive. My hair's starting to curl up again, and straightening cost a fortune.
Straightening? I didn't think you had curls, Psycho.
I do, and getting ready in the morning's really starting to drag. Your hair's pretty straight, Kiryu-san. Ever thought about getting a perm?
A perm? Well, maybe if the occasion called for it.
Really? I would love to see your hair blown up like that.
I think I've had enough explosions in my life. Things are going well.
There's a little in here. Oh. No, I think this is a swallow. Ah, there we go. Didn't realize that was a dead end over here as I was trying to stroll. Oh, let's see.
Let's go another round.
Oh, the honk honk lady. 50,000 yen and I can honk you like the circus is in town. There was a honk honk girl.
Kiryu-san, over here. Me and Ichiban used to go to this club all the time. It's got a nice vibe to it, and the hostesses are second to none.
You do know they're a rival club, right?
Oh.
Hey, if you say it's good, then it might just be worth a visit.
Huh. Apparently even women go in here. Well, I'm sold. Count me in, guys.
Well, I doubt Sachan wants to come, so maybe another time.
Wait! If everyone's going, I'm going too. Might as well see the competition.
Then why don't I up the ante? Drinks are on me.
Woohoo! Then let's go in already.
Nothing like free drinks to win Sachan over.
All right, let's head up and let this poor cancer-ridden bastard have a nap. What's happening? I'm tired out. Should I rest for the day?
Kiryu-san.
Alright, Kiryu-san. We're gonna meet Sawashiro and Abina. We need to take a taxi. We're headed to the Sierra Clan's branch office. I can show you the way. But before any of that, we are going to go to Sunrise Bridge for friend times. I got a friend times to do. Oh, did this not?
Of course. Those are some of our most lucrative nights. Even the staff likes them because they get to cosplay.
Wow, they get into it, huh? Yeah, I guess dressing up like Santa is always fun.
Back at Sunflower, I'd have to dress up as Santa for the younger kids. I guess that was kind of like cosplay.
Oh, I would have loved to see you in a Santa outfit, Kiryu-san. Are there any photos?
I remember someone taking pictures, but they're long gone by now.
It's me. I've got an operation for you. Locate and procure.
Sunhee, please don't be calling a dual agent.
Tell her who to be.
Bring it on.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Okay. Follow my lead.
You want to fight?
You want some?
No begging for mercy now.
Hope you're ready.
We're going to regret this. Let's see. Wasted. They didn't stand a chance.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
Whew. We should relish this moment.
We should. What a great point. It does look like trouble, and I should step in.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think I'll enjoy this. I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Hope you're ready.
No.
I won't hold back.
You're gonna get stomped.
No begging for mercy now.
Now then, you're going to regret this.
Ah, so close.
Now we're talking. Have fun with this.
Follow my lead.
Here goes nothing.
You want some?
Try and stop me.
Time to cut the crap. I'm on a roll. Let's go.
You want to
I'm
fight?
not backing down.
No begging for mercy now.
I won't hold back.
Hope you're ready.
Something wrong?
It's my turn. Wait,
There you go.
Up yet.
Camp Quest is back. Really?
Oh.
Hanzon, it's been a while. Not got gone anywhere. When someone vanishes, you gotta assume the worst. Take the bike for a spin if you still can. Maybe I'll let you know if it's off time. Oh, Kansan. He runs a sort of local recycling program.
Ah.
It's, can cart.
What?
Kiryu would love to give it a try. You and Ichiban have that in common. You'll try anything, says Namba.
Uh-huh.
Might be true. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that Kiryu would play. Can cart.
Oh.
I just want to see what you can actually exchange the points for, so. Book of Secret Soul. That one actually might be worth it. It is, of course, 20,000 Galding can point. Which is a lot of Galding can
What's that?
Should I open it? It opened.
VIP sunglasses.
Not a scratch.
Looks like that's the Assassin XP item. I've really not gone in on the job system much yet, but here you should probably go back to Dragon and Dojima. That's where Namba wanted to talk, wasn't it?
To most people, this is just another bridge over a dirty river. It's more than that to me, though.
Yeah? Well, I think anything can hold sentimental value, depending on what it means to you.
I've spent a lot of time just standing here, watching garbage float downriver. When I do that, it's like I'm seeing time go by. And it keeps going, no matter what. It's almost telling me, don't waste your time feeling down. I have to keep looking forward.
This too shall pass. It's a good lesson to learn, even from garbage, Nanba.
I'm being serious here, come on. I've been all the way to Hawaii now, but this spot still means the most to me. Ichiban and I met near here, too. So, I thought it was only right to share it with you as well.
Nanba. Let me return the favor someday. I'll take you somewhere special to me.
Somewhere special to Cosma Kiryu, huh? Now that I've got to see.
Don't get too excited. It may not be much more than a bridge over a dirty river.
Hell, now I'm even more curious. Looking forward to it. Oh, hey. Why don't we take a picture together? To remember today.
I doubt I'm likely to forget this, but... Alright, let's.
Thank you for that. You're a good friend, Kiryu-san.
You too, Namba. I'm counting on you.
A photo with Namba has been added to the Bond bingo card. Also, talk to Namba today. Again.
Let's beat him down. Let's do it.
Really remember do stuff like that.
Follow my lead.
Right. What an eyesore.
What's the whole... Now we're talking. Have fun with this.
It's my turn.
I won't hold back.
No begging for...
Here we go. You want some? Too bad.
And that's the end.
Did you really think you'd win?
The dude saved. Survive. It's a great bar, but it doesn't hold a candle to this arena. I let loose a little too much last time and sang like crazy. I want to thank Nanba and the others for hanging out with me. That said, karaoke is really a mysterious thing. Nothing like working up a sweat from fighting or hitting the batting cages. Sure, you still feel exhausted, but in a pleasant way. What's really fascinating is how you might even catch a glimpse of someone's true colors, depending on what they choose to sing.
Nostalgic.
Oh right, I was the only person singing back then. I have to listen to everyone else's picks next time.
Are you tired?
Nanchan! Begin Drinky Dinky with Nanchan. Let me see, last time we spoke, Namba wanted to figure out why he really lost his job.
Hey, Namba. This seat taken?
Hey, it's all yours.
Fill me in. Any new developments?
Thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl, Miyabi-chan, asked me out to drinks to talk.
I take it this wasn't exactly a date, though. Did you learn anything?
Hey, you're too quick, Kiryu-san. Don't cut me off the knees. So it turns out, she called because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually. Why she seemed so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just clumsy like we thought.
You were the same. The company treated you both like objects.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my firing were done by the same person.
So there's a mastermind at work.
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but yes. Turns out, he's the one she was secretary to. Take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress. But she wouldn't do it, and she reported his behavior to Human Resources.
That was courageous of her.
Yeah, she did everything right. Unsurprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist. Company docks his pay for a few months. At which point, he starts getting spiteful.
How do you mean?
Soon, Miyabi-chan loses her secretary position and gets transferred to inspections. They tell her it's just routine human resources allocation. It's simply best for business. So she ended up in the same warehouse as me. All because this guy couldn't take rejection.
And if she complained about any of it, the company could claim it had sided with her already, right?
Yep. The harasser doesn't even quit after that. He'd stop by every so often just to peek at her. Until one day, when he caught her talking to me, saw her smiling. He flips out, gets jealous over it. Next thing you know, I've been shit-canned. That's it. Not the video or my past misconduct. Like you said, Kiryu-san, there had to be another reason.
Some of these private companies are no better than Yakuza, I've found. What's the situation now, then? Have things gotten any worse since you were fired?
They have. Apparently he started stalking Miyabi-chan now. Completely unabashedly.
So, no one's gonna stop him.
Pretty much the case.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Kiryu-san, what do you think? I'm lost. I need some advice here.
This harasser needs some harassment himself. Show the boss who's boss.
The boss who's... Well, what do I do? Grope his ass?
That's not what I meant, no. I'm just saying this situation calls for reprisal, right?
Yeah, you're right. Question is, what am I capable of on my own? Okay then. Kiryu-san, thanks for this. You've helped me sort a few things out.
Really? If that's so, I'm happy for you.
You're damn fine company to drink with. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Say, why don't we toast with a real drink?
You almost had me there. Like eye drops from 2 stories up. That'd be from about here, right?
Come on, that's just a way of saying something's not gonna happen.
With no wind, I think it could be done.
Kiryu-san, seriously?
How high up is the second floor? 3 meters or so?
Doesn't that sound doable?
You seem confident in your eye drop catching skills, Kiryu-san.
Put me to the test. Nanba, how's your eye drop accuracy?
Huh? We're doing this?
So, Kiryu-san just stands on the ground floor with his eyes open?
Damn it, Nanba, how'd you end up with the fun part? Psycho, we can beat them at this. Go downstairs and hold your eyelids apart.
Please, no.
I've got some more fight in me.
Show me what you got.
Let's do it.
Follow my lead.
Get serious.
Right.
What's the hold? No begging for mercy now. Have fun with this. It's
I'll take you on.
Wanna play, Julie? It's my turn.
now we're talking.
I won't hold back.
Here we go. You want some? Let's do it.
Something wrong? Follow my lead.
I gotcha. No begging for mercy now. What's the holdup?
Let's see.
I'll follow your lead.
Right.
Yeah!
Did you really?
Found it. Picture perfect. Give me a smile.
No problem so far.
Should I open it? Nice.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
Oi, Teme!
やってやろうじゃねえか、おい!
It's my turn.
I won't hold back.
Do it.
Here we go. Now then.
Now we're talking.
Let's do it.
We have a winner. Found it. Picture perfect. Give me a smile.
Let's keep going.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Bring it on.
Let's do it.
Yeah. What?
Here we go.
Follow my lead.
It's my turn.
Now we're talking.
What an eyesore.
And that's the end.
Bring it on.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I won't hold back.
Here, I got this.
You're weak. Right.
Let's do it. Wait, I haven't warmed up yet.
I'm good.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。Bon
Real
appetit.
You can never go wrong with chilled tomatoes. Simple and delicious.
Right? And if you think these are good, I know where we can get some even better ones.
Oh? Where's that?
Why, that'd be none other than my very own garden.
Oh, right. You said Adachi-san was teaching you how to garden. So you grow tomatoes?
Yeah, homegrown's always the best, isn't it? You should have seen my war with the crows.
A war with crows? Don't tell me you solved it with your fists.
Come on, what do you take me for? I hung up CDs and stuff. The movement and the flashing freaks the little bastards out.
Does that sort of thing really work?
Actually, not at all. At least not for me. In fact, it seemed to encourage them.
Jeez. So what'd you do about it?
I tried a bunch of things, but what really sent them packing was wrenching the curtains open and glaring at them.
You just stared at the birds?
Yeah, just opened the curtains and stared. In stone cold silence.
Yikes. Ooh, how creepy. I'd stop coming around too if I were a crow.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll do anything for my delicious tomatoes.
Well, if I ever find myself battling crows in my own garden, I know who to call.
Right on. Just say the word.
I bet if home improvement store sold posters of Namba glaring, that'd sell like hotcakes.
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
Hmm?
You got some money on you. I run a couple games here. Neat. Got a card trick. Humble gambler, Koi Koi no Chikabu, as you please. Consider yourself welcome. You never know, might walk away a little richer.
Uh-huh.
Sure. First time welcome. Are you inviting anyone who passes by? No, you just remind me of a kid I knew when I was running games out of West Park in Kamurocho. Imagine that. Sometimes that's all it takes. Good luck, stranger.
Good warm-up.
No Kaula along the weapon color. Huh, I had no idea there was a gambling den here. Oddly enough, gambling dens always remind me of Haruka. She had a gambler's instinct, one that's strangely good at that. Her predictions were always right on the money. After listening to her, I ended up winning too much and a huge fight broke out.
Nostalgia.
These memories never fail to make me smile nowadays. Feel a bit sorry for those gamblers, though. They did get absolutely bodied. Anything good? Persona 3 type. Bondage cat statue. Very normal. Hmm. 33988. So 34,000, give or take. 34,000 yen. No, 34,000. So it'd be 10 times that. 340,000 yen? Is that right? No, that's just mislabeled. That should be for 100,000 yen. That's a typo. Huh. Yeah, it is. So they're like 3.5 mil, which I can't afford even close. It wouldn't for something like that. Alright.
I'm good.
There's better ways to do this. That's what it is.
Say, Kiryu-san, have you heard? There's a legendary underground weapons shop nearby.
Legendary, you say?
Yeah. Ichiban and I have gotten goods there from time to time. The dealer's this shady guy who won't serve just anyone. You can't even meet him unless you pass a test first. But if Nan-chan and I bring you along, I'm sure he'd let you in too.
Oh, you're talking about Chao Ka Long. Legendary is quite the exaggeration, in my opinion.
There is a lot I don't understand, but I'm interested. It's nearby, right? Let's see it then.
Okay, you got it. Okay, Kiryu-san. The weapons dealer is usually just down the ladder.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
The underground arms dealer. Memoirs of a Dragon Pretty Eye. There he is. Chao Ka Long.
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some tourist attraction here.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. I'll hold my tongue while you're here at least. But there's still someone I don't recognize. Who's he?
He's my guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sunhee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
I feel like I've
Hey,
seen this
Sunhee.
dealer before too.
Remind me, what's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chao Ka Long.
Chao Ka Long. Chao Ka Long?
No, could be Lao Ka Long? That's impossible. Lao, I remember, is the head of the Snake Flower Triad in Japan. Wanted nothing more than to send me stuffing. Do the shot.
You ask my name, but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
He's Taichi Suzuki. There. Everything's square now. All right, Chao-san?
Let's see now. Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
So, what's the problem?
It's a fake name, if I've ever heard one. You're practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for Suzuki-san's identity. So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Not happening.
What did you say?
Hey, you! Show me your face.
No, it's fine. I'll just leave. I'm not in the mood for this.
It couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move! I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
Whatever it is you're going on about, you're clearly mistaken.
Oh, really? Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave. I told you from the start. You've stepped into the underworld.
Chao Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sun-Hee. You're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal. If word got out, who in Ichincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komichu?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers, after all. If I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mysterious friend here.
I guess I can't just walk away. Fine by me.
If I'm worthy enough, he'll treat me like a customer, right? And drop the whole identity thing.
Sure. Agreed.
Are you sure you'll be all right, Suzuki-san?
Business negotiations were never my strong suit. Better to let my fists do the talking. If words can't get through to someone, in the end, you just gotta hope that they feel it.
How funny. We finally agree on something. Let's finish this.
Show me what you got.
Chao Ka Long.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Confirm. What level is he? 32?
Now we're talking.
Let's see.
Something wrong?
Now
Yeah, give him hell. Right, double the trouble.
Team
Double
back
the
again.
Follow my lead.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
My blood is boiling.
Wanna play, do we?
Get serious.
Try and stop me.
Blade resistance is brutal.
I'll take the line.
Right, are we?
Check this out.
Jewel Bear.
You're gonna feel this one.
Right in the gem.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Whoa.
You're going to regret this.
I'm not backing down.
What?
Here.
Kill Psycho off before she dies and then cut it.
No begging for mercy.
But she would have
now.
done. She absolutely would have done. So it's good that I go there. Jesus.
What an eyesore.
You're
He's on fire.
I won't hold back.
Like the part where he's on fire.
You're gonna get stumped.
Ready for the knockout?
Oh, gotta stop the bleed. We'll fight to the end.
On some.
Right, are we?
Let's do
Wanna
it.
play? This ought to help.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
He won't let up on poor Psycho.
What's the holdup?
Try to block this.
Here's a reward.
You're weak.
Nothing personal. Follow my lead.
You want
Ready for the knockout?
Behold, breathe it in! Now we're talking.
Something wrong?
I'm not backing down.
Watch this.
I don't know about this.
Get serious.
Now then. Don't mind
He
if
did
I
the
do.
beat.
It's my turn.
Want some?
In for the kill. Here's a reward.
Oh, there we go.
No begging for mercy
Oh,
now.
thank fucking God.
Nothing personal. I won't hold back.
I'm on it. You're gonna get stomped. Oh, we'll fight to the end. You want some? Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Ready for the knockout? Follow my lead.
Get serious.
Music.
Thanks.
Uh-oh.
That's
All
better.
right. Knock out.
Here we go.
Something wrong?
One more time.
It's my turn. Try to block this. Here's a reward.
There we go.
Gotta stop it.
Ooh, Steve, got no choice.
Wanna play,
Let's do it.
Healing up.
Right. I should heal first.
What's the
In
hold?
for the kill. Here's a reward.
Ooh. Zhao Kao Long
Not sure
defeated.
how, but we made it.
Shit ton of experience points for everybody. And cash. And Rings of the Master while we're at it. Addition to the old Suji dicks.
Doing better than I thought. Learning more every day.
Hell yeah.
There's more where this came from.
Damn it.
Looks like I passed. Zhao Kao Long.
Quit playing dumb. You know who I really am, don't you?
What's going on?
Don't deny it. All those years ago, I fought you to the death. My name is Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Zhao Kao Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that. I assume your weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes. With my weapons in hand, your strength will be unmatched. In fact...
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
Memoirs of a Dragon complete. Yeah, you really should check out. We'll see what he's got, I bet.
No problem so far.
Hey, you're here. Tennis star. That's ace. Oh, what a dick.
I'll take you on.
In for the kill!
Here's a reward.
I won't hold back.
Wanna play, Julie?
Now we're talking.
Right.
Something wrong?
You're weak. What's the holdup?
Why do I bother?
Let's do it.
Girls,
No begging for mercy now.
Wanna play, Julie?
Watch this.
Sorry to drag my feet.
Gotta do something.
there we go.
I feel so heavy.
What's the holdup?
Why do I bother? Ugh, come on.
There's no way to fight.
Now we're talking.
I'm on it.
Have fun with this.
Want some?
This will be tough.
Sorry to drag my feet. Boom. Pretty bold.
Did you really think you'd win?
Hey.
Moving up in the world.
Woo! We should relish this moment.
Should I open it? It opened.
You got an amulet. Do you like to have statistics?
Let's do it.
What? No begging for mercy now. Hope this hurts.
Here we go.
Follow my lead.
Get serious.
Wanna play? It's my turn.
There's more where this came from.
I'm ready to kick ass.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's see.
Boss?
Real big.
Tell ya, plenty of bars out there make great curry, but the stuff they make here's all time.
Yeah, it's got that deep curry flavor. You can tell it's been made with love.
Speaking of, one of my customers was telling me most golf clubs make a pretty good curry.
You know, I've heard that too. Curry is usually on the menu at most of them, and they differ depending on the area, so it's fun to compare.
Why do they even serve curry, though? Is it because everyone likes it?
I'm sure that's part of it, but the main reason seems to be that you can dish out curry fast and easy and avoid any long wait times.
I see. That makes sense.
You know, if the curry hits different at each club, then it's probably the same for all the bars. I say we make the rounds and crown ourselves a king.
Hang on. Do you have any idea how many bars there are around here?
A lot more than just this one, that's for sure. Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
ありがとうござい
Not bad.
Yeah, not
It's got
bad.
flavor.
Bring it on.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Want some?
You want to fight?
I won't hold back.
I'm not backing down.
for mercy now.
What an eyesore.
What?
You're gonna get
Watch
shot.
this.
Hope you're ready.
You want some?
What's the holdup?
I'm not backing down.
You're going to regret this.
Want some? Now we're talking.
I got this. Here, I'll help. Now then.
We're low.
Follow my
Your
lead.
tummy is being unhappy.
You're weak.
Hey, here's a follow-up.
Try and stop me.
Something wrong?
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Hope you're ready.
I won't hold back. Hardly a
You
fair
pick-
fight.
Yeehaw.
Hey.
Ugh, it's so cold out. Let's get something warm to eat.
Oh, well, in that case, how about ramen?
Let's get soba.
And so we reach an impasse. Kiryu-san, how about you make the call? Huh?
Ramen sound good?
Soba all the way, yeah?
Soba, I guess.
Ugh.
I knew you had sense.
A simple soba. Fried toppings. So fresh that the sauce tingles your nose. With a soft-boiled egg to enhance the texture. Or tempura. Soaked in all the flavors of the broth. Soba is a dream on cold winter nights.
Oh, I'll have some soba.
Well, that was easy. Kiryu-san, ever think about being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like, a modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Namba, let's just get some food.
The Kamiju quarters are just up ahead. My history with the Kamiju goes way back to my connection with the parent organization, the Jingwan Mafia. And now Xian He is not only leading them, but after Zhao ceded power to her, also in charge of the Liu Meng. It'd be no exaggeration to say that Xian He has the entire Yokohama Underground under her thumb. She must be under a lot of pressure. Still, what an impressive feat. Even though it's only been a short while since we met, I could tell she was born to be a leader. She has the potential for it. Seeing the next generation carry us into the future fills me with hope.
Nostalgic.
I sounded like a geezer just now. Psycho got up another level. Feels good to be running from the devil.
Oh yeah, I heard this from Jungi Han the other day.
Hmm?
You use those windmills over in Komijul to power your washing machine, right? You guys still into that?
Oh, you mean wind energy? Of course. We look into that just about every day. The new fan's performance has been optimized to catch even the tiniest breeze.
Wow. And that means...
That's right. We've got spin cycle and everything. The goal is to generate stable power.
Bring it on.
You're going to regret this. I'm not gonna. Hope you're ready.
You want some?
Get serious. Now we're talking. What's the holdup?
What an eyesore. You're gonna be in a world of
Have fun with this. It's
Follow my lead.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
try and stop.
Right, alright.
We have a win.
All clear, baby.
So, the new fans
wow.
That's right. We've got spin cycle and everything. The goal is to generate stable power, but it's hard to do so with renewable energy.
Probably be a while before you can get the dryer running, huh?
Well, I could always strap you to a bicycle. I'm sure that'd do the trick.
I think I'll pass.
Well, let's get started. I'm on a roll. Let's go.
I'll take you on.
You're gonna be in a world. Hope you're ready. Wanna try this on the side? Let's things up.
Now we're talking.
I won't hold back.
You're going to regret this. Try and stop me.
What? Get serious. What's
Check
the
this
holdup?
out.
No begging for mercy now.
Follow my lead.
Wanna play,
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Hope you're ready.
Now we're talking. Want some?
I won't hold back.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do it.
You're weak.
Let's see. In for the kill.
Here's a reward.
Here we go.
You want to fight? begging for mercy now.
I'll take you on.
That wasn't terrible.
Doing better than I thought.
Bon
Real
appetit.
big.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
Was there is a Koreatown now. Reminds me of my history with the Jingwon Mafia. Our feud dates back as far as Kazuma-san's time. We had a number of conflicts with them in the past. It was kill or be killed, but here I am now, fighting alongside a remnant of the Jingwon Mafia, Jungi Han. Heh, if you told me this years ago, I'd never
takes me
believe it.
back.
Guess you never know what life's got in store. The future's always unpredictable.
Say, does Jungi Han have any hobbies?
What made you think of that?
I mean, I just can't imagine him casually passing the time with anything, you know?
Oh, well, he's definitely pretty curious. Maybe you should ask him yourself. I wouldn't want to answer for him.
Oh man, now I'm the curious one.
I will say, I think he's been watching a lot of videos online lately.
Well, that's pretty normal, right?
He likes those ones where people wrap rubber bands around watermelons till they explode.
I take that back.
Poor guy must be tired.
We ought to bring him a watermelon one of these days.
Running around town like this together is a great way to make up for my lack of exercise.
Yeah, dude. Show me what you got.
It's my turn.
No begging for mercy now. What's the whole...
Right.
Follow my lead.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Let's do it.
And then more every day.
So, running around town like this together is a great way to make up for my lack of exercise.
You don't usually exercise? Sunhee?
Well, I keep up with training so that I don't get rusty, of course. But as the head of an organization, I spend a lot of time sitting in meetings or at a desk.
Seems even the leader of Komijul can't escape desk work.
That's exactly why I try to find moments to exercise during everyday activities. Taking advantage of those early morning radio exercises fosters a nice, disciplined life.
That is very disciplined. Good on you for waking up so early.
Well, when I sleep in, I just use a recording and work out in the afternoon.
What about that is disciplined? All right.
By the way, you can... Why don't we...
Never knew there was a club here. Takes me back.
Were you ever much of a dancer, Kiryu-san?
Maybe a little. What about you, Saiko? You dance?
No. The only dancing I've ever done is at school during PE. I don't think I've ever danced at these kinds of places.
That right. Well, you're pretty athletic. I'm sure you could disco if you really wanted. Found it. Picture perfect.
Are you serious? No don't believe that. Interrupted Psychos. Talk.
After seeing the ocean in Hawaii, I have to admit, this river is dirty as piss.
I'm sure most things are by comparison.
Somehow, I think I like it more here.
I can understand that. Sometimes your messy bed's more comfortable than a 5-star hotel room.
Exactly. That's just the beauty of home, I guess.
Nanchan, you can still do better than some polluted creek.
Ah, creek, sweet creek, I say. Great times here. Great memories. Yep, keep the champagne. It's Finn sake for me.
You know what? Fine. Let me try some Finn sake next time.
Ha! I knew I'd reel you in someday. Finn sake for everybody.
Why the hell not? Found it. Picture perfect.
Hey, honk honk girl. Honk if you're horny, baby.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Ta-da. Go to Aloe Happy Tours in Ijincho. And now to close out the evening, I definitely have to go sleep soon. But first, let's try getting into too much trouble with close out his drink bonds if I can survive whatever fight they have up for me. That's just gonna be Kiryu and Nanba. Begin drinking, thank you.
Hey, Namba.
Kiryu-san. Shit. I don't know what to do.
Honestly, I've had worse reactions to my face.
Okay, remember everything going on? Yeah, the guy stalking Miyabi-chan in my old workplace, the bigwig.
Sure. What about him?
He's here in Ijincho, out drinking with some henchmen apparently. Just now, Miyabi-chan called me to let me know. She warned me not to run into him. The thing is, this son of a bitch cost me my job. And he keeps antagonizing Miyabi-chan.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe this is my chance to finally say something to him.
That's all you want to do? You seem like you're ready for a brawl.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see. it's just... Kiryu-san, when I saw your face, I knew I couldn't put this off any longer.
Hey, don't make my face your excuse here.
Yeah, I know. It's my decision to go out there. There's too much I need to get off my chest. No turning back this time.
How much have you had? You seem a little tipsy.
Okay. Let's make some magic, Kiryu-san. Follow me into battle.
Wait, this isn't like you, Namba.
He's supposed to be somewhere right around here.
How did it all turn out like
Hey, Kiryu-san. Eyes open for that guy's harasser-ass face.
You need to take it easy.
Is that good old Nanba standing in my way?
Oh, now that's a lucky break. Finally found you, you dirty swine.
What now? Little grunt. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You should be bowing.
Why should I bow to you? It's not like I'm your employee anymore, right? I've been laid the hell off. So right now, we're just two grown men. And you're the one in my way.
Oh, yeah. You did get fired. Hey, you guys know about him? Good old Namba here got busted for stealing meds as a nurse.
That's an old story, and not like it sounds. But you're still the creep who harasses his secretaries. You're the one who had me fired, weren't you? Miyabi-chan and I were friends, and you couldn't stand to see it, right?
Yeah? So what? That it? Is that why you're so upset with me? Losing your 9 to 5?
It's not just that. Miyabi-chan lost her first job as a secretary because of you.
Guilty as charged. Oh, are you here to avenge her? Well, throw down, little man. Come get some.
The hell'd you say?
Don't let him make you throw the first punch. He'll just use that as an excuse to gang up on you.
Your big old buddy here's pretty sharp. But you don't need his advice, do you, Nanba? Prove you're a man and take a shot at me.
That's so. So, you admit it was you then?
What?
You fired me on your own. It wasn't a company decision. That means... It means Ichiban was never the reason. He's 100% innocent. He's blame-free.
Huh? What are you rambling about?
We did it, Kiryu-san. Ichiban wasn't at fault, just like I figured.
Nanba, don't tell me.
Somebody explain what he's saying to me. Fuck that, actually. Talking is bullshit. I'm a man of action.
Bring it on.
No begging for mercy now. I'll take you on. Oh, yeah. You're done.
I won't hold back. What's the hold? Follow my lead.
Now we're talking.
We have a winner.
Hell yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on, please. What's gonna happen to me?
Hey, Mr. Grabass, sir? You leave Miyabi-chan alone, starting right now. All you do to her is give her a secretary job again. Obviously, not working underneath you, that is. You assign her to the most decent boss you have down there.
But I...
Oh, is that not doable for some reason? Maybe my friends and I should come find you again? And again?
No, you got it. She's back to secretary work. Just please, don't hit me anymore.
Huh. That'll do. You should be honored, you know. This guy's fists are famous.
Ah, sheesh. Let's get out of here, all right? Crowd's gathering.
Forgive me, Kiryu-san. It was all the adrenaline rush.
Don't worry about it. Kasuga's lucky to have a friend like you.
Huh?
I never realized. This whole time you weren't bitter about losing your job. You were worried that Kasuga might feel like he's to blame.
Yep. Ichiban's carrying so much guilt on his shoulders, thinking he got me fired. I had to be able to assure him that it was never his fault. All this time, Ichiban's been suffering needlessly, feeling like he owes me. I just wanted to relieve him of that burden.
But even if it had been because of the online thing, you never held it against him, did you?
Of course not. How could I have? He didn't do anything wrong.
I see.
One thing, though. I've been biting my tongue for weeks now, and it's been pretty exhausting. Because I really did love that job, you know? So after they fired me, I had to make sure not to mope about it near Ichiban, in case he took it to heart. And now, I'm so glad. I'm glad because Ichiban is just unhateable. I could never be mad at him. Not for any reason.
Nanba.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just feeling relieved.
Namba, for tonight only, what do you say we have a real drink?
You're devious, Kiryu-san. If we're gonna do this, I insist we go top shelf. Bartender, give me your #1 best and most affordable offering.
The finest liquor my money can buy. More chain attacks, more costumes in Alohapi. Squared away, 2%. View all of Namba's Drinky Linkies. Yeah,
Thanks.
Psycho as well. Oh god, I still have to get her weapon right.
Hey, Psycho. Mind if I join you for a drink?
Yeah, go ahead. I've been saving this seat just for you, Kiryu-san. Gotta keep an eye on the sickly, you know. Make sure he's not drinking too much.
That's so. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you. When you're hitting on a woman, are you the attentive type? The kind of man who takes care of all of her needs?
I'd say so, yeah. But not to the point where I'd embarrass myself.
Have you ever given someone a bouquet?
That's not my style. I've never done that myself, but I think it's actually pretty bold.
Okay, but if a guy gave you enough roses to nearly fill your room every single day, that'd be crazy, right? And crazy expensive to boot.
Guys like that only exist in soap operas. I've never heard of anyone doing that.
Really? Huh, that's surprising. I figured that was pretty normal during the bubble era.
Hosts may have done that sort of thing for their clients, but that's all staged. Again, like a soap opera. So what's with the rose talk? Did some guy actually try to woo you with a bouquet or two?
You're pretty sharp, Kiryu-san. That is spot on.
He must be quite the character, then. Alright, I'm listening. So what kind of guy is he?
He's the CEO of some consulting firm that just started up here in Ijincho. He's young, only like a year older than me. After his first visit to the club, he asked me on a date, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to say yes. And ever since then, he's been sending me a ton of roses every day. To my club and to my home. It doesn't really bother me, and I just feel bad if I told him off for it.
You shouldn't, though. Was this pretty recent?
Yeah, like, since last month?
The guy seems head over heels for you. Those flowers can't be cheap either.
And on top of that, he even slips in stuff like marriage and our future whenever we're having a conversation.
So this CEO guy is the same customer who was pressing you about getting hitched.
Yep. I mean, honestly, he was a great guy on our date, and he does seem to know how to treat a woman. He's attentive, and he never runs out of things to talk about. And he's funny, too. Some girls might even call him perfect.
Seems like you don't think too badly of Mr. CEO either.
Huh. Does it come off that way? Oh, yeah. That reminds me.
What's up?
I heard Ichiban is doing just fine over there. He's hanging around with that one girl, right? Chitose-chan?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So, what's she like?
Chitose is the daughter of the Fujinomiya family, so you could say that she's pretty unique.
That's what I've heard too. Being born into a family like that is already way impressive.
At first, I thought she was just a petty thief. Kasuga and I both got played by her.
Chitose-chan more or less stripped Ichiban of everything he owned and threw him out, right? Wasn't he being way too careless?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he went all the way to Hawaii to meet his mom. He should have kept his head on straight.
But Kasuga wasn't seduced by her. He only got his drink spiked. On top of that, she told him she was Akane-san's housekeeper. I don't think he had much reason to suspect her. Yeah, he let his guard down, but I wouldn't blame him.
Uh-huh. So you're taking Ichiban's side, Kiryu-san? That man never changes. I'm not sure if it's because he's gullible or what.
It's hard to leave him alone, isn't it?
Incredibly. I know from personal experience.
He bears his heart to anyone, so I'm positive he doesn't look at Chitose in the way you think he does. Does that make you feel any better?
What? Look, if Ichiban's getting friendly with a cute girl over in Hawaii, I'm happy for him. Really.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll drop the subject then.
And what are you chuckling at? What's so funny, huh? That does it. I'm gonna drink all night long. I don't know if it's just your age talking or what, but that calm attitude of yours just pissed me off. Heck, how would you like it if I stripped you down today, Kiryu-san?
Careful. I'm a sick man, remember? Have mercy on me.
Hey, what are you smirking about?
Chain attacks from Psycho. Alright. That'll have to do for this evening.
Let's go another.
And put me at just shy of 53 hours so far. Alright, well, that's a good chunk of current chapter. 8? Right. Good chunk of 8 there. We'll get more done, look up more of Kiryu's history, and jibber jabber more on the next one of these, which no one should watch. And if you are, by all means, make better choices, for the love of God.